and this is a brand new Stark Varg. Thanks to my good buddies at Pony Power Sports in Columbus, Ohio. Official Stark dealer. This is one of their demo units, and I got a chance to ride it this afternoon. So I'm going to make a series of videos, and this is going to be cool thing number one about the Varg. But also, I have a Varg on order. I ordered one the first day you could order them, but it was supposed to be here months ago, and now the latest delivery is January. It's not going to be 75 degrees and sunny in January when my Varg shows up, so I appreciate the opportunity to ride one now. This is 80 horsepower. I think this one's set up for 170 to 180 pounds, sprung for that, and it's got 19-inch wheels. So what I want to do for this first video is what I did on this bike was set up. There's 5 maps. It's so cool. You can just pick the map. So I put 10 horsepower in map 1, 20 in map 2, 30 in map 3, 40 in map 4, 55 horsepower in map 5. So the cool thing about this is an 80 horsepower beast, but in map 1 you can go as low as 10 horsepower. This is 10 horsepower. There's WOT, and it just slowly builds power, and it gets up. I'm WOT right now, so it would be so easy to take your friends, people that want to ride a motorcycle. They don't really know how to ride. You're going to introduce them to motorcycles. The thing is quiet. It's got no heat. Now this one's got a regular rear foot brake. I ordered mine with the left brake, but look at how easy this is to ride. WOT, I think it'll get up to about 30 miles an hour. It'll eventually get there, but super safe to introduce people. Then we go to map 2, 20 horsepower. Definitely goes a little quicker. And I can go to map 3, 30 horsepower. And whoop, 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 whoop. And now it's quicker yet. You can easily get up 30 horsepower or 55 miles an hour, no problem. And the cool thing is, at like 30 horsepower, this thing is quite rideable. I mean, it doesn't sound like, oh, it'll be like a 125, but it is not like a 125 because it's got a lot of torque. So even at 30 horsepower, like the track's kind of dry and hard packed today, it's fun to ride. It's got plenty because of that torque factor. It gets up and goes. Ooh, that KYB suspension. So nice. Now, we can go to 40. Now, what I find playing around on it here for the first couple minutes is 40's like a sweet spot for me on this dry, hard-packed track today. It's got plenty of juice to take that torque response. But in 40, obviously it'll last longer. Now the really cool thing is I can be goofing around like this, and I can click it up in the map 5 and go to 50 horsepower or 55, and it's faster than my 450 motorbikes. But I can shoot into the woods, and 40 is a super responsive, and if you're eating your Wheaties, it's good. Or I can come back down on the fly and I can just dial it back to 30. Then I can modulate the throttle more, and just the way they have the thing build speed and torque, it's super easy to control. And I could go down to 20 and then trail ride with my kids. Really be conservative with the battery. And 20 still gets you up and around and gets you through stuff. But I think probably 35 will be like the perfect wood setting. Now, if you go to 10 in the woods here, you got to keep the momentum going because it will not climb much. But again, if you're teaching someone how to ride, kind of level ground, this is 10 horsepower. It's really quite safe. Look at the WOT. You don't have to worry about it scooting out from under them. Nice and easy to ride. I'll go up to 30. 40, and why not do 55? 55 is just, it's incredible. That's all you need. So I think those, I ordered the 80 horsepower. It ain't built yet, but I may dial that back to 60 and save some money. But that's 55 right there. And it's just dial a wheelie. That's 55. It's crazy good. So, fun thing number one about the Varg, I think, is just the fact that I can turn it down 10 horsepower, let anybody ride it that wants to, and play on it. So, look at this thing. Thin. You can hear the fan running. Keeping everything cool. I know it's like 75, 80 degrees today. So, fun thing number one, maps. 10 horsepower to 80. Haven't even tried 80 yet, but more videos to come. Stark Varg, 2 thumbs up.